CherishingFlo fam, welcome back to my channel. We're all about love, positivity, being a girl boss, and everything in that vicinity. In today's video, I am finally coming back. This is the Where Have I Been video, also a Q&A, a life update. It would have been a coffee talk, but I didn't feel like making no coffee this morning, so it's not a coffee talk video. But I am coming back. I have a lot of explaining to do. I know I kind of just like jumped off of YouTube like cold turkey in the middle of December. Everybody was like, what the freak, where you been? So I'm going to be explaining that, answering some questions that you guys had. I left it on a couple of my social platforms asking you guys to ask me questions. Some of your questions were like way out there. I wasn't expecting that. Y'all don't usually ask me such personal questions, but I'm going to try to answer them anyway, as long as they, fit into the PG-13 realm. If you're new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I am back. I promise the scheduling, uploading, all of that, I'm getting back on it. I have videos that I have not edited yet that are going to come up after this video, and then I have another video that I'm recording after this. I'm coming back with the content, you guys. I promise. If you're not new to this channel, then welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for not unsubscribing. Thank you for loving me as much as I love you. And yeah, let's get into the video. First question is, what was your biggest lesson of 2019? My biggest lesson of 2019 was to not stress what I can't control. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a little bit of a control freak, and when things are not going my way or when I don't really know what's going to happen, I tend to freak out, I tend to stress, I tend to cry, all that good stuff. But I learned that, if you let it go and you put it in God's hands, then it's going to work out. It's going to work out even better than you thought. Your worst reality is not likely to actually happen. So I think that's the biggest lesson that I learned in 2019. Where do you want to travel this year? I want to travel to a lot of places this year. I don't necessarily want to go out of the country this year, but I know I want to go to California, I want to go to Texas, I want to go to Nashville. I think I want to do Vegas on my birthday, which is not until September, but that's what I'm thinking. And I know I want to do New York. I don't know if I'm going to make it to all 5 of these places, but all of these 5 places are places that I want to go this year. Who are your favorite non-mainstream YouTubers? Okay, so my favorite non-mainstream YouTubers. I guess my favorite single YouTuber, like one-person YouTuber that's a non-mainstreamer, is Shamora Adams. If you don't know who that is, then you kind of suck. He's hilarious. I like to laugh, so I really like YouTubers that make me laugh, and he cracks me up, so I like him. I know that my favorite couple they're called Squad AF. It's this guy and this girl. They are hilarious. They have like 5,000 subscribers, and their channel to me is like way underrated. Like, they're more original. They're more, they're more original. They're more goofy. They're funnier than like other YouTube couples to me. Cause I mean, like, I love other YouTube couples. Like, don't get it twisted. There are a lot of YouTube couples that I really do like that are mainstream, but they're the only non-mainstream YouTube couple that I think is just like, they need to be way further than they are, because they're just that hilarious to me. Next question is, what inspirates you? What inspires you? I guess it depends on what you're talking about. What really inspires me is my supporters and people who look up to me. There are a lot of people who look at what I do, and what I do inspires them. And the fact that I inspire others is what inspires me to keep going and keep being an inspiration. You feel me? Next question is, why haven't you been uploading? Okay. The meats. That's the question that I've been getting the most. I've gotten a lot of, why haven't you been uploading? Where have you been? Why didn't you post in the past couple weeks? Blah, 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 blah. What was really going on? Blah, 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 blah. And a lot of you guys were like, you don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't have to tell anybody where you've been. You don't have to blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight of what was going on and why I decided not to upload. There are going to be details that I'm not going to share because it is my life, and there are some things that I don't want to share with the public. But since I am a public figure, I do have to share something. So one, I was starting to feel really overwhelmed because I know that I have a lot of big goals, a lot of big dreams, and a lot of things that I want to do with YouTube and outside of YouTube. And I needed some time to really align myself with my goals and the things that I wanted to do. I had a lot of thinking to do, a lot of decisions to make. The second thing is that I really wanted to focus on my blog. My blog was being really neglected, and I had switched websites. So basically with my blog, it's almost like I'm starting all over with like page views and all the other stuff. So I wanted to give my blog some tender loving care because it really needed it. Because I switched websites provider, so like everything, all my analytics started over. And I also changed up my email list and how I did that. So now my email list is more focused. So I technically have 2 different email lists now. One for like social media and business tactics, and one for like self-development and lifestyle stuff. So like I wanted to make sure that my audiences were getting everything that they needed with their emails instead of it being like everything happening in one email. So I had to separate that. So I was working on that. I was working on my new website, trying to, you know, solidify certain things with clients and brands and things like that. I wanted to focus on the influencer side of what I do. So there was a whole lot of reasons, things that I needed to focus on aside from YouTube. And while I do love YouTube, and YouTube is a big deal to me, you guys know I love y'all. Y'all already know this. But also y'all know that there are other things that I kind of prioritize above YouTube. And that would be like my blog and my influencer business and my actual business. Although I'm not sure that I actually prioritize my business above all anymore, because as I was aligning myself with my goals, I kind of realized that I want the influencer public figure side to be my main focus, and then my business is right underneath that. So YouTube would probably take a priority over my business this year. And so, yeah, so that's one of the other reasons. A few things happened in my personal life around Christmas time that kind of really put a damper on my mental health. There were deaths in the family. There was some drama. There was just a lot of things that were happening that really made it hard for me to want to get on camera and do the whole smiling and how y'all doing and do that CherishingFlo thing. So I had to take some time for myself. And so that's basically what happened. That's why I haven't been online. I needed to take some space away from YouTube to work on myself and my other endeavors. But I am back now. Okay. How was your break from YouTube? It was really good. I got a lot of my goals and priorities in order, and that was basically the point. So yeah. What to look for in 2020. If you didn't see the video of what to expect from CherishingFlo in 2020, you should probably go check out that video, and it gives you in more depth of what exactly I plan to do with this channel. But basically everything I said then is accurate. I want to make sure that I am posting regularly. It's still going to be 3 times a week. I did not decide to up it or under it, although it's possible that I may still add a day, but there will be no consistent 4 days a week schedule. Like I will still be posting 3 times a week, definitely. And then every now and again, I may post an extra video on like a Monday or a Tuesday or something like that. But for the most part, it'll be Wednesdays, business, entrepreneurship, self-development type stuff, other than this video. Fridays, vlogs or hair videos, you know, lifestyle type stuff. And then Sunday story times. Y'all know that how I feel about those. So Sunday story times are not going anywhere. So that's basically what you can expect from me. If you're interested in more, then, you know, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my blog, and you'll see all the other things and goals that I have. Next question is, when's the wedding? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Next question is, what are your 2020 goals? So aside from making my influencer income my main source of full-time income and working full-time from home, that is one of my main major huge goals for this year. That's why I'm focusing so hard on the influencer side of my life. But other goals, I plan to gain weight this year and get my health together. I'm wanting to join kickboxing taekwondo classes this year. I'm so excited about that. And what else? And I'm doing, like, there's some more health things. I may or may not bring that to YouTube. I don't know. I know I'm bringing it to my blog, My Health Journey. So if you're not subscribed to my blog and you're interested in that, then go subscribe to my blog. I'm also planning on finishing my book this year. I know you guys know about my book. I want to read 2 books a month this year. So that is 24 books. I'm going to round it to say 25 books that I want to read in this year. And I want to read through the entire Bible, not including my regular devotionals, but like actually read the entire Bible this year from Genesis to Revelations. There are a lot of other goals. There's one big goal that I'm not going to share with you guys until it's like a thing, until like it's happening, that nobody, and when I say nobody, I mean nobody knows about it, which is why I'm not planning on, I'm not sharing it because of how big of a deal it is, and I want to make sure that me and God and the other person that this goal involves are actually in alignment with it. And then when I'm ready and when it's time, I will share and announce it because I am confident that it's going to happen. So yeah, those are pretty much the goals that I want to share with you guys. I have other goals too, but those are just, you know, other goals. Those are the main goals, and those are going to be the things that you guys are probably going to actually see and witness yourselves, other than the Bible thing. What's the most interesting thing you can see outside of your office or kitchen window? you can see the sun. You literally, when you look outside my kitchen window, you don't see anything, and my office is in my house, and when you look outside that window, you can't really see anything. You see other houses and grass. You can see the sun. I think you can see the sunrise though. That's pretty interesting. Something you tried but regretted. I've never regretted anything I've ever tried. Even if it didn't turn out good, I always learned something, or there was always something good that came out of it. I've never ever tried anything and regretted trying it because I learned, I got something out of it every time. What is your current favorite song? I don't have a favorite song. I never really have a favorite song. If I did have a favorite song, it would be Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi, because that song is my happy place and it gets me excited and hyped for the day. I don't know why, but Bon Jovi, he gets you energized, is all I'm saying. Do you love married life or single life better? I've never been married, so I can't really actually answer that question. When did you start your dreadlocks? I started them in July of 2016. I started my dreadlocks in July of 2016, I think. And that's, yeah. So I guess it's been about, it'll be 4 years this year. No, 3 years. What? 2015? 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, it's 2020. Okay, I'm thinking it's 2019. I was like, wait, 3 years? Yeah, 4 years. It'll be 4 years this year. How are you in high school compared to now? In high school, there's some dude just walking down the street. In high school, I was very loud. I was very boisterous. I was playful. I was kind of ghetto. I wasn't business oriented. I was more argumentative. And I was volatile. And when I say that, I mean like I had a really bad temper. So whenever you saw me, I was probably popping off at somebody. I had an attitude. I always looked like this pretty much. This was like a perfect stance of me when I was in high school. The difference between me and myself in high school is that I am a lot calmer. I'm a lot more patient. I'm still a little loud. I'm still a little boisterous, but I'm not ghetto and I'm not as argumentative. I like peace in my life. So yeah, that's pretty much the main differences. And also throughout my entire life, I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. So if you had asked me in high school what it was I was going to be when I grew up, I was going to tell you I was a lawyer. And I never considered that my life would be where it is right now. Are you in love with anyone right now? Yes, I am. I am in love with someone right now. Madly in love, crazy in love. Yeah. Who is the best sex you've ever had? I'm not going to say the person's name because I'm 100% confident that they watch my videos. And even though they were the best sex I ever had, I'm not going to answer that question. I think I'm going to leave that question alone because I don't want I don't want anybody to read into it. So I'm not going to answer that question. I'm going to just, we're going to leave it alone. When did you lose your virginity? I did a story time on when I lost my virginity already on this channel. I lost it when I was 14. I was 14 years old and I lost my virginity. It was way younger than I wish I had lost it. And mind you, I did not have sex again. After losing my virginity to that person, I was not having sex again until I was like 18. What makes you the happiest? What makes me the happiest is laughing. Whenever I am laughing really hard, I am at my best moment. I really like humor. I really like being goofy. So I'm happiest when I am smiling and laughing and stuff. Which family member are you closest to? Who am I closest to? My mother. That is the closest family member to me. After my mother, probably all of my sisters. Like my siblings, even my brother, who I don't talk to nearly as often, we're extremely close. He's still like my heart, and he knows that. Like, he knows how I am. I'm not good at, texting and calling all the time, but they know that they're like my everything. So I guess my mother and my siblings are the people who I'm closest to in life, period. If you could spend a week in the past without changing the present, what time period would you visit? Summer of 2014. The summer after I graduated high school, that was the funnest summer of my life. And so I think I would go back there and re-enjoy all of those fun times. Last question is, how much do you miss your bestie? I miss her more than anything in the whole world. I miss her so much. I cannot wait until we hang out again. I haven't seen her. Actually, it wasn't that long ago. I think I saw her in December. But I still miss her and I love her and I cannot wait to see you again. My bestie is Eccentric Rebel, as you guys already know. So yeah, sorry that I haven't been on here. As I said before, I needed to take a break for multiple reasons, and hopefully you guys understand. I love you guys so much. If you made it to this point in the video, then leave a shoe emoji in the comment section down below. I love you guys to bits and pieces. There's so much coming for you guys. I promise I am going to be giving my all to this YouTube channel. I have so much content planned, and there's just so much planned for me this year that I'm just excited. I'm just like, yes, like 2020 is gonna be litty. Okay. Leave your video ideas. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about or whatever, then leave it in the comment section down below, and I got you, fam. Yeah, thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, then go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.